Okay, I was talking about the YouTube people that I watch. I watch a lot of YouTube before I go to bed at night. And there's another guy I watch. He's a pizza guy, and a lot of you people watch him. And he's the kind of guy that I don't know if he would like me. You know, I got that feeling that if we first met, he probably wouldn't like me, even though I like him. His name is David Portnoy, and he does these pizza reviews. And everybody knows I'm a big pizza guy. I like deep dish here in Chicago. There's only a couple that I like in Chicago. And just to let everybody know, Chicago is mostly thin crust. We're mostly thin crust. I'd say we're 95% thin crust, at least, maybe more. And there's a small percentage of deep dish that are very good. And I happen to like a deep dish called Lumalnati's. I think they're the best. And I was just turned on to a deep dish over in Cary, Illinois. Uncle what is it? No, Uncle Larry's or some kind of, what the hell was that? I think it was Uncle, oh fuck, I forgot what it was. But anyhow, Uncle Jerry's. It was Uncle Jerry's. It's across the street from a bar called The Tracks. And it's a very good deep dish pizza. I would have to make that a solid number 2. And but that's what I like. But anyhow, this David Portnoy came to Chicago, and he does his pizza reviews. Everybody knows how he does one bite. Everybody knows the rules, and he takes a whole bunch of fucking bites. And he tried to do a Illuminati's deep dish, and his phrase is he's gonna burn his fucking face off. Well, he did. He did. You can't take a deep dish out the door. And I mean, a fucking deep dish is like this thick, and think it's gonna cool off in a couple minutes. I mean, he always talks and kind of blows on it, and and this and that, and then he eats it. He's looking at the bottom, the carriage, and all this stuff. Well, you can't do that with a deep dish. A deep dish is, anybody that knows it takes a while for it to cool down, a long while. So of course he burned his tongue and he burned everything. And I think he gave it a pretty good review, though. But I like his reviews. I like it. I like how he goes in, undercover, sort of. People, some of them know who he is, and, other people don't. And, he buys the pizza, and he comes out, and, he does the review right in front of the place. I like that. And, he's always having problems with the cameraman. He had a guy named Frankie, and I guess Frankie was his number 1 guy, and then he got a guy named Spider, and I guess Spider's moving the camera, and then he does them on his own too. He has his little camera on the tripod when he's down in Miami or whatever, and I enjoy his reviews. I enjoy his reviews because I think he's honest. I think he can't be bought. I know sometimes he feels bad because the owner treats him real nice, and the pizza, isn't that great. And he's kind of looks like he's softening up a bit. It'll give him a couple extra tenths of a point. If the owner's like standing right behind him. But I like him. I like what he does. I like him when he does it when he's drunk. That guy's doing it drunk, and he's in his underwear, and then he's high, he's stoned out of his mind, and he's doing the reviews. And I thought the guy was kind of a borderline loser, maybe a guy off the street, until I saw him in New York with his staff. I guess the guy's got a staff, got a whole bunch of people working for him, and he had like a whole floor in a building in New York, and that was like the first time I said, what the fuck, this guy, he's a millionaire, he's got to be a millionaire or something. And now he's got this bar stool gambling thing. So but even though he's got the bar stool gambling and all that, he still does these pizza reviews, and sometimes he still does them alone. I guess the bar stool's doing pretty good. And I guess he's got a little coin. I mean, you know, looks like he's got money. But anyhow, I like his style. I like what he does. I like his style, and I'm not so sure he would like me. I think after a while he, you know, would like me, but you know, I don't know if I'm ever gonna meet the guy and we're ever gonna hang out. But he's my kind of guy. I like him. I like him. Okay. All right. Get that off my chest.